just never appealed to me. So if your heart never could yield to me, then I'd rather have nothing at all.
I realized I wanted to be a performer when I was a young child. Like when I was growing up, say when I was 8 or even 7 years old, they had this TV show called Fame on television. And probably like every child, I was kicking up my leg and stretching up against the wall. And I was there with my sister, and we were, you know, I thought I was going to be an actress or something on stage having to do with performance. And I always sang really my entire life in school choirs, church choirs, the national anthem at every basketball game in high school and football game in high school. And I just thought that it was something that I did and that's something that people asked me to do, but it wasn't really something that was a career. Singing in a career didn't seem to meet at all. It was maybe because I was brought up thinking that I was going to go to college and do something that you study in college, something having to do with a doctor or a lawyer or architect. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really know what it means to develop a career. And since I didn't know anyone that was a singer, and really, it just didn't dawn on me that I could be a singer.
I would be lost in the undertow. So you see why I got to say no, no to hope. Give me hope or nothing at all.
In 1997, I was working in a nightclub when I was in college, and a DJ friend of mine had another DJ friend that wanted to record some music, and they had heard that I sang, and so I recorded these songs for him, and it was no big deal, and he said he would call me when he might go on the road with this show or with these songs. So, you know, you don't hold your breath with those kind of ideas. I'm not a lofty, one of those dreamers. I wasn't raised to be a dreamer, unfortunately. But then when he actually called me, I started performing, you know, a few months later. He said, look, I have these shows that we're going to get booked, and we're going to do these shows at nightclubs to perform. And so after a few months of getting on stage and performing for people and losing that fear of just like, well, wait, you know, how do I move on stage? What do I do? What do I say to people in between the songs? I realized that I loved music and that you could actually make a career out of singing.
I have got to lock my heart and throw away the key, 'cause I'm wiser. Every trick he played on me, gonna turn my back on love, gonna snap the moon above, seal all my windows up with tin, so that love can't begin. I'm gonna park my romance right along that curb. I'll hang a big old sign across my heart, please don't disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that's soon enough for me, 'cause I have got to lock my heart. I am gonna lock my heart and throw away the key.
I'm really touched with how this building came to be. Just learning right before I went on stage this brief synopsis of how this building came to be, it was like, oh, well, I always value when people come together as a community to share art. To me, it's great that people create spaces so that people can share one another and basically celebrate a music or celebrate a feeling, celebrate emotion together. But then to learn that Ella was born blocks away from here, to learn that the woman who created this, the founder of this building, Michelle, and the community and the people that are working here, that they have children here, growing here. It's great to be, especially in the beginning, a part of a building, of a history that's just going to continue going on, that it's all about making people proud of where they're from, where they are, you know, bringing people together. Again, particularly the kids with the after-school programs and the summer programs. I think children can make all the difference, and communities give to the kids. So I think that that's a great foundation to have here. And then with Ella Fitzgerald, I mean,
over the shadows and the rain, to a blossom-covered lake, and and in your lonely flight, haven't you heard that music in the night? That wonderful music, though faint as a willow on a wind, crazy as a moon, no sad as a gypsy serenading the moon. Sky
Just, you know, with the lack of arts education in our schools, and that being the first thing that goes when the budgets are cut, which is unfortunately happening right now, I do fear that children, you know, 5 years, you know, kids that have already graduated in you know, particularly 5 and 10 years, when they don't have an opportunity to be forced to learn this, they might not opt to learn it, or they might not be exposed to this music. And you have to have that exposure, and I think having the theater, having the school camp and the after-school programs, they'll know who Ella Fitzgerald was. And that's what we need.
Drink money water and sleep out in a hollow log. Thank you very much. I'm having a drink with you. Thank you for being here tonight. Michelle, Kay, Kelly, Rashad, everybody here at the Downing Center. Downing's Crossing, right? Ella Fitzgerald Theater. Congratulations. Thank you for supporting this beautiful theater. Continue to do so. Come and support the kids out here, too. We need you to help them to be what they need to be so we can make this world what it needs to be, yes?